Welcome back, everybody. We are going to do another pod review for you today, and it's going to be we're going to do a pod review on this one here. And I got a couple on there that was ripened already. I just picked them off. But we got one here we'll pick on camera just for you guys. Here's a look at the flower. Tell you what is in a second. That's the flower right there. Looks like an annuum, but I don't know for sure. In fact, this pepper is a little bit controversial. In my opinion, it's a little controversial because there's not a lot of information about this variety, and there's several different websites showing different types of peppers. And the source that I got these peppers from are a really good, reliable, and pretty good source for me to get peppers from. So the only thing I can do at this point is assume that the peppers that I got are probably the correct phenotype for this. A lot of the other websites that are showing this pepper are showing different things, like Tabasco peppers and stuff. This is the actual real variety for this, this particular variety. So let's pick one down here. And they are an upright pepper, like a bird pepper, so you will see. This pepper has an upright burn. I'm trying to get good lighting. Again, I have no idea. It's a nice little, looks like a yellow or an orange type of Tabasco of some sort. Boy, that thing looks like it's going to be hot. It looks like a frutescence to me. I can tell by the calyx on here. I could be wrong, but it might be. There's a very good chance it's either an annuum or a frutescence. Annuum and frutescence are, I believe, are from both the chain. There's like a chain of peppers that all starts with annuum, then chianti and all that stuff. That all falls onto that main complex. So there it is. Let's turn you around and give that a go. Alright, here we are. We are back, and we're going to do another pod review today. It's going to be on this pepper right here, and this is the Cap 1639, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, Cap 1639. I didn't say it earlier in the video, but that is indeed what this pepper is. Now, again, I mentioned this earlier. There are several websites, I do believe, offering seeds for this variety, but if you look at the pictures that they're showing you of that pepper, doesn't look anything like this. The sources that I got this seed from is supposed to be a reliable source. So, and the only thing I can say is that this is the correct phenotype and correct pepper type for this pepper. And the other ones that are showing you red peppers and they look like Tabasco peppers, those ain't the right ones. This is the right phenotype for this pepper. Again, the source that I got it from is a reliable source. They're known to be able to distribute very high quality seed, and I guess they do their homework. They're basically pepper collectors, similar to me, and they really go out of their way to make sure they give you the right seed. So that is it right there, and we're going to take a bite off of that. I got a feeling this is going to be a hot one, guys. So there it is. Let's give it a go. Seedy. It's very soapy. Skins are really hard. Let's get right into the flavor of it. Let the heat build. It's starting to come in now. It's a delayed type of a heat. The flavor of it was nice. It tasted similar to Tabasco. Not quite Tabasco, but it had a really good flavor. It was really short-lived. Main reason for that, the skin on this thing was like ultra thick. It was like chewing on a piece of wood. The skin was very thick. This is a pepper. You got to dry this one. It's not like a Tabasco in the sense where Tabasco peppers are really soft on the inside. This thing is hard like a rock almost. That pepper was thick and hard. That skin was really hard. Let's get into the heat. The heat is coming in. It's coming in really strong. Right now it's penetrating the front of my tongue intensely in this direction. It's like hit the tip of the tongue and it's burning in deep wise. Man, that is intense. That's a straight up burn right there. I wouldn't say that this isn't powerful, more or less powerful than Tabasco. It's been a while since I've eaten Tabasco peppers, but this is pretty hot, man. This thing is rough and raw. It's burning the whole front of my tongue intensely, and it's really, that's where it's concentrated a little bit. It's burning the lips too. I had to spit those skins out. That might be why it's burning my lips. It's also hit the back of the throat a little bit, but again, it's a short-lived type of burn, but it did hit the back of the throat. The skins were very thick on this, guys. Very, very thick. In my opinion, really the only thing you could do with a pepper like this, I wouldn't even pickle them. You got to dry these things. They got to be dried and then flaked or powdered. Forget about trying to eat this thing raw. Forget it. Those skins were really, really thick on them. The flesh was very thin, too, on those walls. It was almost all skin and seeds, and that was basically it. And there it is right there. That was one intense burn, though. That thing was cooking good, boy. I mean, I tried to chew the skin up as much as I could, but I'm just shooting a video, and I can't. I got to get them out of my mouth, or skins will be flying out of my mouth doing a video. But yeah, that was intense, and my mouth is still burning. It's like a flash burn. It's already coming down, but the intensity of it hit the tongue, and it was penetrating into my tongue this way. At the same time, it was curving over the top, but I could feel it going deep into my tongue. It was like, whoa. It was traveling. Boy, that was something. I was able to chew the whole pepper for a while and not even feel heat. Not until it started coming in, and then after about a minute or so, it started coming in, and the intensity of it was just penetrating type of heat. I mean, you could feel it burning on the surface, but then you could feel it going into your flesh, of your tongue and around your mouth. All my lips are all burning all the way around. It's full circle burn on my lips. I got like hot lips right now. But it's a good burn. It's a good tasting pepper. Again, I already lost the flavor enough for me to describe it. It was a soapy flavor. And then when I get that soapy flavor, that's usually a good sign that there's going to be a pretty intense amount of capsaicin in it. And so that soapy flavor really did deliver this time. It was a nice hot pepper. That was really hot, man. Now, what would I put the Scovilles at on this thing? Of this particular one that I just sampled, it was pretty high. I'd probably put this thing between 40 and 60. I'm kind of giving you a wide range now, rather than trying to say, oh, it's exactly this. Giving you a wide range because these could probably go up and down. This particular one was probably around 45, maybe 50,000 Scovilles. I would probably say they can go higher than that, maybe 60, maybe even higher. I'm not sure what Tabasco peppers are. I know Tabascos are. I'm going to be doing a Tabasco pepper review very soon because I got my plants outside, but I know that those are hot. But now I can compare it to something, But what I can say is that burn was it was a really intense frutescence type burn. I don't know if this is a capsaicin frutescence, but I wouldn't doubt it. It has that kind of punch to it, like a frutescence, like a Tabasco pepper, basically. But it's a good pepper, definitely worth the grow. If you're somebody who's a collector and you collect pepper varieties, and this is probably a good one for you to collect because it's not, again, there's not a lot of information out there on it. I tried doing a lot of research on it. I can't really find anything about it, and I can't really find anything describing what the original version of the pepper looked like. So if you go to the germplasm, for example, and you go to the website and you start looking up all the cap numbers and CGN numbers, when you start doing that, it doesn't necessarily describe the pepper. It just tells you where it was found, the year it was found, and who found it. It doesn't really get too much into the detail what you could get online. I think you have to actually download or purchase the manuscript that gives you the whole reading of what the pepper is, and they give you, more specifics, the color, the shape, the way it grew. They're going to give you all that, but you're not going to get it online unless you pay for it, even though our tax dollars originally paid for it, because we sent them down there to go collect these peppers under taxpayer dollars. But that's really about it, guys. I mean, I'm not sure what else to say about this variety. Whatever information I got, I'll put in the description below. I'll also put it on the website. And what I will do is I will put a link below if you decided that you want to buy seeds for this and give it a grow for yourself. Again, I do believe this is the correct pheno for this variety of pepper, this cap number, even though I can't find any illustrations on it. This should be the correct pheno for it. But If you decide that you want to grow it, the link's below. You can purchase seeds there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.